Cape Cod is a hook-shaped peninsula in the southeastern corner of the state of Massachusetts. Extending into the Atlantic Ocean, this arm-shaped peninsula is one of the most popular destinations in the United States. In the fall of 1620, the Mayflower Pilgrims made landfall on the tip of Cape Cod. Over the last 400 years, a large number of writers, poets, and novelists have written of the majestic landscape. Henry David Thoreau visited Cape Cod 3 times in 1849, 1850, and 1855. After Thoreau's death, the essays that he wrote about his trips to Cape Cod were gathered together and published in 1865 as a volume titled Cape Cod. For anyone who is interested in Cape Cod, Henry Beston's book, The Outermost House, is a must-read. Henry Beston was born in 1888 in Quincy, Massachusetts. He was 36 years old when he first visited the Coast Guard beach on Cape Cod in the summer of 1924. In 1925, Beston bought some 50 acres of dune land on the beach 2 miles south of the Eastham life-saving station. He designed and had built for him a 2-room cottage, which he named the Forecastle. In September 1926, Beston came here intending to spend 2 weeks on the beach, but the fortnight ending, he lingered on, and as the year lengthened into autumn, the beauty and mystery of this earth and outer sea so possessed and held him that he could not go, and so he stayed a full year, living in solitude and immersing himself in the natural world. At first, Beston seemed to have no clear idea of producing a book from his year of living on the beach. He left Cape Cod with several notebooks full of material, but no publishable manuscript. When he proposed setting a wedding date to his fiancée, Elizabeth Cosworth, she replied, "No book, no marriage." Therefore, The Outermost House was published in the fall of 1928. The Bestons were married the following June. The Outermost House produced only modest initial sales, but its readership continued to grow. By 1949, it had gone through 11 printings, and in 1953, a French edition was published under the title Une maison au bout du monde, meaning a house at the end of the world. In 1960, The Outermost House was cited by U.S. federal officials as one of the motivating forces in the creation of the Cape Cod National Seashore. The book is now widely acknowledged as one of the beloved classics of American nature writing. Beston's forecastle sat on the dunes about 2 miles south of the U.S. Coast Guard station at Eastham. The house was moved back from the eroding beach multiple times. In the fall of 1964, Henry Beston returned to Coast Guard Beach one last time for the dedication of his beach cottage as a national literary landmark. Henry Beston died in 1968. In February 1978, a massive winter storm comparable to the one Beston described in the midwinter chapter swept the forecastle off its foundation and out to sea. All that was recovered was the brass plaque designating the cottage's landmark status. Today, Beston's words invite people to walk along the beach of Cape Cod and capture the experience of being at the edge of the sea. Listen to what Henry Beston said in his book, The Outermost House. Listen to the surf, really lended your ears, and you will hear in it a world of sounds. The ocean thunders, pale wisps and windy tatters of wintry cloud sail over the dunes, and the sandpipers stand on one leg and dream, their heads tousled deep into their feathers. The winter sea was a mirror in a cold, half-lighted room. The summer sea is a mirror in a room burning with light. In the coming weeks, on my YouTube channel, Words of Woods, I will be reading sections of Henry Beston's book, The Outermost House, A Year of Life on the Great Beach of Cape Cod. Thank you. Thank you for watching and listening. Please subscribe to this channel, Words of Woods.